Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your Baxter Springs Esports channel. I'm your host, Jacqueline.
And I'm your host, Michael.
And today, we're going to be commentating on an amazing Halo game. First, it's going to be best of three. First game we have up today is going to be...
Capture the flag.
Yes, and what happens in Capture the Flag, Michael?
Well, you see, I think Jacqueline's better suited to answer this question.
Okay, so Capture the Flag, very simple game mode, just like you used to play on the playground, all right? You're just going to have two flags on each end. Our eight players split into two different teams are going to fight to gain control of the flag. Team that holds the flag the longest and can steal the other team's flag is the winner. Simple as that. We move on after that to Oddball, a game mode exclusive to Halo. Now, that is actually what they called Michael back in college.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I remember, as Jacqueline, I remember that.
Yeah. I'm very much an oddball.
Yes, Michael, you are. Oddball is a game mode that's exclusive to Halo, and what you do there is control of a skull that's in the shape of the ball. Your goal is to get your team to spend the most time with it, the most time with it in your hands, and whoever gets to a certain timer first wins the whole match. So your goal is to eliminate the other team and steal the ball back from them. And then we'll be ending off the day with King of the Hill. Michael, do you want to explain that one?
So, there's a hill that you have to be king of.
Yes, that's in fact what King of the Hill is. It's another one of those game modes where we're going to be relying on time. You're going to see fierce competition between both teams to gain control of this hill. And it's just whichever team can spend the most time on the hill is actually going to be the winner of that match. So just before we get in, this isn't a game against another school. This is our Pentathlon. It is a competition we're doing within our esports team. We have set up two coaches, Grayson and Trenton, and they are the leaders of these teams. Let's hop into Capture the Flag, and let's see what's going on.
They've started up. So
right.
we got...
Here we see Alien Killer, as you know him.
That is Ethan.
We have right next to him, Duck Chicken, which is going to be...
Isaac Barton.
Yes, Isaac Barton. We have Armed Paladin. You can see there at the bottom, that's going to be Lakota. And you have your team leader, Jagged Power, who we're really going to be watching for most of this game. And that's going to be Grayson Sneed.
That's Trenton.
No, sorry, that's going to be Trenton Brendan. On the other side, you're going to have Rapid Unicorn is going to be Adam. Toad is going to be Hunter Zanata. Fire Macaroon is going to be Felicia. And Esports 508 is going to be Katie Condor.
I'm really not any biased here for Michael, but we're rooting for our team, Grayson Sneed, with Adam, Hunter, Kalitri, and Katie on it.
Yes. So, here we can see, we're seeing through the perspective of, this is Kalitri now. Getting eliminated there. Not the best start, but if we should be able to switch here to, let's check out the other team here for a second. Ooh, other team almost getting completely wiped there. As you can see in the bottom, neither team has been able to capture the other team's flag, so it's still anybody's game, folks. Here we are. We're now spectating Armored Paladin again, and as we can see here, some gameplay. He has the other team's flag. Armored Paladin running down the field, trying to get back to his home base, and the yellow team, Cobra, has managed to take him out, and looks like they're about to return that flag back to home. So we're still looking at even game. Did not let Armored Paladin have that one. Armored Paladin just didn't have the push from his team he needed to get that flag and get the ground they needed.
Let's go.
Okay, so now we can see we're watching our own team the team captain of the Eagle team, Trenton Brendan. Played Halo last season. Some of you might recognize him. Just absolutely walloping these kids, providing finally the support that his team needs so they can Wow, just brutal gameplay from Trin here with that double kill. Just providing his team member the support they need to get that flag back to their home base. And unfortunately getting eliminated as Toad comes in with a flank, takes Trin out of the game, and it looks like their flag is about to return back home. And you can see that little countdown going on there, and if they can get that flag all the way counted down, they can return their flag back to home.
Who are we watching now?
Right now, we're still on Trenton Brundage. He's respawned. He's trying to help his team. Speaking of the enemy team, we just watched Rapid Unicorn there go for the flag, push into home base, not have the support, and get killed. That was, I believe, Adam. Trenton just sitting off, poking off damage from the distance, not going crazy well for him. I believe Trenton's a lot more of a close range fighter, as we can see there. Takes Toad out of the game, and Fire Macro with the slap back, killing Trenton right with that trade-off. We're going to switch here for a second to our second. Well, we're at a three-way tie for second as far as kills go. We're going to switch to Alien Killer. Probably Ethan, yes, amazing Halo player. He's just not, unfortunately, looks like he's not doing too good today. He's kind of like, he's just kind of sucking, but it's all right. We're going to move on here to Rapid Unicorn. This is one of the best players, probably going to be the leading player on the Cobra team. This is Adam Jonas. You saw him yesterday playing Valorant, leading the Grayson's team in kills, unfortunately taking a loss that game. You can see here that he's just playing base. He knows that the Eagle team has already scored a point against them, already stealing their flag. Adam is not going to let it happen again. I believe we have 11 kills in the lead here. We have Trenton Brundage. He sees that flag and he is just gunning for it. The no scope on the jumping Kalitri there, seeming to get revenge from that kill Kalitri got on him earlier. Punching the air, he really showed that air. He messed it up. Now the purple team seemingly taking control of the yellow team's home base, just knocking the yellow team out.
We get the flag. While
they were distracted in their enemy base, the yellow team actually managed to get a flank and steal their flag. Trenton Brundage here for the runaround. The movement! Straight through the map and just smacks the butt out of him, gets their own flag back. And I believe they have the yellow flag, so both Trenton is doing such a good job that he can both help his team get the yellow flag and bring his own flag home. Trenton really is an amazing Halo player, and we're seeing his skills shown off today. Alrighty, so Michael, I think what we're going to see here is we only have 6 minutes left on the clock. The Cobra team the Eagle team at this point could just run the clock. They could just protect their flag, and with that 1 point they have, they could win. However, the Pentathlon rules set by our own coach Ross Davis, points do matter. If they win by more points, they get more. Every point matters towards the end score. So they want to try and score as many points as possible. So this defensive play here, even if it wins them the match, is kind of a controversial call because they might not be wanting to play defensive if they want to rack up those points.
That's true. We're still looking through Trenton right now. I'm very excited to see what kind of plays he makes. He's been like the lead strategist I've seen so far. Even last season when I watched you guys live stream, he had some crazy moves that he was pulling off, so we'll see how this goes. I'm hoping that they go on the offensive, but
yes, it would make for a little bit more exciting gameplay. Alien Killer here still sucking. Let's go to Fire Macro Tree. That was Trenton Brundage right there. That was a bad, was an unfortunate cut for Kalitri there. Quite an embarrassing moment in the live, but it's alright. We still love him. The movement jump all the way across the map there was very impressive. Very risky because that could have cost him a life. You'd see him checking all of his angles, checking to make sure he knows the location of every player so he can, while he's making this offensive push against the yellow team, which we've been wanting to see. He's organized his team. He's got them all pushing at the same time. And they're hopefully going to get this purple flag and just score up some more points. We still have 4.5 minutes left on the clock. It's anybody's game. Alrighty, so we're gonna flash back here to Kalitri, Fire Macaron, having an offensive battle with, I'm gonna believe, Trenton Brundage, and
there he goes.
Comes in from behind, gets the kill on Kalitri.
Wondering how Adam's doing. Oh, he just got taken out. Never mind.
Yes, did just get taken out of the game. We see here.
Which one are you looking at? Toad?
Hunter is actually doing pretty good, considering he's not much of a Halo player. Ethan with the second most kills in the game. Just like, I just really want to see better out of him today. You know, I just really expected better. We go to Adam here.
And Jacqueline, that's rough.
Yeah, I know. I would.
Throwing shades.
Yeah, it's rough times out here, Michael. It's rough. You can see Adam here. He is not a Halo player. He's one of our best FPS players, but he's never played much Halo, and you can kind of see that there. Jagged Power and Alien Killer just wiping him out with their experience in the game over him. Almost a full team wipe on on Eagle, as Cobra is just holding their flag. They're not quite getting the points they need, but they're also not letting the Cobra team, letting the Eagle team get any more points. They know that points matter, so they're just also kind of playing defensive and keeping that flag, which is what we like to see. Some communication going on in chat there, and trade-off there between Jagged Power and Hunter and Trenton. Oh, and the flag taken by the yellow team. The purple team quickly recovers that. They were not having any of it. And hopefully we should see an offensive push from our Eagles here in a second to go back and take that flag. All right, I'm gonna go into third-person mode here for a bit. Yeah, we like that.
That's fancy.
You can see here the flag still remaining in place. Are the Eagle team just keeping amazing defense on this point, always having at least somebody watching it, and the yellow team is just scrambling to get to that flag, and they take out their defender. Jagged Power comes back, not letting his flag be taken. And he throws the flag off the map. Controversial play as it goes right back to the enemy spawn. That was a good push by yellow. They just didn't have the support they needed from their teammates. We've been seeing that a lot today with just teammates lacking the support they need to make these pushes. Armored up, we're seeing here he's making an offensive push 4v1 against the Eagle team. Don't imagine it's going to go very well, but
it sounds like they're pretty
unified
right now. One thing, even though I'm rooting for the Cobras as part of that team myself, I can't help but admire Trenton's ability to unify his group and push and keep together like that.
Yes, I completely agree. Trenton is just showing off his skills in this match, showing off his Halo expertise that we all know and love him for. That's why you can only put yourself on a certain amount of games in this Pentathlon, and Trenton had to make sure this was one of the games he was on because he knew he was going to be a valuable member to this team, and we're seeing that as they keep the 1-0 lead up into the last 45 seconds of the game.
Right, now we're watching, are we still in Toad? Hunter?
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, in a long-range fight here, it takes the L to Alien Killer. So just, again, another kill from Ethan. He's got 17 kills now, right behind Trenton at 22. You know, one of the best Halo players, and, like, I'm just kind of disappointed, you know, but it's okay. Life goes on.
Eagle seems to have this in the bag right now, but hopefully...
Yes. They have a very strong lead against the Cobras right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
For all you viewers who can't come at home, that is in fact the end of that match. That is 1-0 Eagles to Cobras.
We still got Oddball and King of the Hill, right, coming up?
Yes, so if the Cobra team could take King of the Hill, or Oddball, like they just took Capture the Flag, we're going to see a short game. However, if the Eagles can take Oddball, like they just took Capture the Flag, we'll see a short game. But if the Cobras here can make a comeback, win the Oddball game, then we're going to see a pretty even match coming King of the Hill. Alrighty, so things to talk about in that match, Michael. There were so many. That was a good, exciting game. We saw really strong, surprisingly strong defense from both teams. We didn't see much offensive pushing, and that was mostly because of the strong defense. Most teams were just playing their flag and doing whatever they can to stop the other team from scoring. A valid strategy, as points do matter in this Pentathlon, but it didn't really seem to work out for the Cobras, as it did cost them the match. I think if they had been more offensive, they could have scored at least 1 point, put the game in overtime, but...
I think Trenton definitely gave them that advantage. Well, Cobra's the disadvantage because he had that ability to get them all in a group and get them pushing, whilst Cobra was a little lacking in communication and
coordination.
Yes.
I completely agree. You could see many times the Cobra team going for a push and it just not working out because there was only 1 or 2 of them there. Really kind of quite sad to see, but that's still the first game, folks. We still have possibly 2 more games coming up ahead of us. So this Pentathlon, it's been interesting so far. So far, we've seen Team Trenton take home 2 of the wins in Rocket League and Valorant. We have Halo coming up right now. We're finishing Halo, and a surprise game coming up tonight. So make sure after the Halo stream, folks, you stay tuned for our second stream of the night.
That'll be very interesting. I believe the players.
We have
the second round oddball. But yeah.
We'll go back here into the game.
I don't believe the players know about the surprise game after this, but
yes, so
very excited.
It's going to be a surprise for the viewers. It's going to be a surprise for the players. Quite exciting to see what's going to happen there with that. And then tomorrow we have our big Apex match. So folks, make sure you're here for that too. That's going to be one of the biggest deciders in coming to which team's going to win this Pentathlon. That Apex match is quite literally going to be very exciting to watch.
You can rack up a lot of points with that.
Alrighty, starting off here with Rapid Unicorn, your own Adam Jonas with the amazing username. Goes straight for the oddball, and Eagle's just not having it. They're not going to give him that time he needs. And Cobra actually does take possession of the ball.
Okay.
Not what I meant to do. Cobra actually does take possession of the ball there for about 5 seconds until they are eliminated. Alien Killer now has the ball. It's if we can try and provide the support he needs.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
We can hear Trin making callouts from here. Alien Killer getting back control of that ball and just racking up that time. I believe the goal is to get to 50 seconds. Dropping the ball so he can be a little bit more offensive. Relying on his teammates to protect him, because having the oddball puts you in a very vulnerable spot. Can we take a second to check out how cool that ball is, though? That's a really cool graphic on there.
I was just about to say, that guy looks like he needs a name. Like, he's sacrificing his head for this game.
I know. And he's just not getting the appreciation he needs. Isaac here taking the ball, racking up that time. As you can see, it's a 30-5 lead. The Eagle team they just know what they're doing. They have more experienced players, and it's really showing. I believe it's going to be first to 100 seconds with the oddball, and then we're going to have a best 2 out of 3 in oddball. So we're going to see how this plays out.
So far, he's at 49 seconds, 50. So he's about halfway there.
Yes, and it's not looking like anything's going to stop him. However, folks, believe it or not, this is still anybody's game. If Cobra can get a strong position, overrun their defense and get strong position on the ball, then they could rack up 100 points pretty easily, as 100 seconds is only less than a minute and a half. So if they can hold the ball for that long, they can still win the game. However, we're seeing a 3-quarter lead from Eagle here. It's not looking very good for our Cobra team. They're watching their flanks. They're holding their angles.
They are.
There we go. A strong offensive push from our Cobra team. Yes, they're just going for the ball. They only have 10 seconds left. They're gunning for it. The ball gets dropped. Oh, they pick the ball back up. There's 5 seconds left, and they need to retrieve this ball.
How are you
Duck Chicken still holding objective, and that first match goes to Eagles.
Oh. Well, there you have it.
Well, actually, I believe we still have 2 matches left of oddball. So
yes,
we could still see a Cobra comeback here if they get those 2 wins, and then win King of the Hill. So don't give up hope, all you Cobra fans at home, all you fans of Grayson Sneed. All three of you watching,
And
there's
Michael
still hope.
Kargath and Jacqueline Kufa, because
Good point,
we're
Michael.
both
Yeah.
on that team.
Jacqueline, and Michael over here. We're both on Grayson's team as well. So
Yes.
this is kind of sad for us to watch, but we're seeing Katie here taking control of the ball for about 6 seconds.
Okay.
Katie, the
That's 6 more
MVP of the
seconds.
Cobra team. That's 6 more seconds than they had before. Oh, and the Cobra team just getting wiped out by an offensive push from the Eagles there. And it looks like they're going with the exact same strategy they had last time. Folks, it might not be fun to watch, but I'll tell you it works, all right? This is their strategy they've used. Trenton is an expert in this game, and he knows that you don't need to look pretty. You don't need to do anything fancy. You just need to hold these angles. You just need to keep our fellow here with the oddball, and you just need to rack up as many points as possible. You don't need to play pretty, and we can see here. Fire Macaroon going for the flank. Coming in from behind. The whole Cobra team just making an offensive push.
Ooh.
Yes, getting that oddball back. That's what we love to see. The communication, the talking through, they're sticking together. Wow. Absolutely bulldozed them. Yes, now they're holding the same strat, watching their angles. You can see Hunter there getting the oddball, racking up points. Let's switch to his perspective. Hunter here racking up points. It's now a 39 to almost 30 game. Looks like the Cobras are about to tie it up. The defense, unfortunately. But kills Trenton with the oddball in hand. I thought he got the trade-off there. He did not. The Eagle team takes back possession of the ball. Very impressive kill here from Hunter with the oddball there. That's not something you see every day, folks. The oddball does very low damage. It's meant to make you weaker, so the fact that Hunter could get that kill on Trenton is really something worth admiring. Duck Chicken here with the ball. Unfortunately, gets blown to pieces. Switch back to our Armored Paladin as he's fighting off this Cobra offense, and they're trying to get the ball back. The Eagle team is having absolutely none of it. They're not letting him regain control, and they're just racking up that time, folks. This is looking like where the Cobra team's looking like it's going to need a miracle if we're going to win Halo tonight. However, miracles do happen. I have seen crazier things. We've already regained control of the ball once, so
I have hope for them. I think
very, very likely to happen again.
if they coordinate again, they can pull it off. Oops.
Coordination shown there.
There we go.
By Toad,
Do they
but
have-
Toad was not letting him get that kill. Or sorry, Duck Chicken was not letting Hunter get that kill on him. Isaac just holding the ball. Doing a very good job there playing the defense
They're
that he
almost up
needs to
to
play.
the goal that they need.
There's 3 more seconds left in this game,
2.
and that is
Let's go.
the Eagles team with a 2-0 on oddball and a win on capture the flag. So that was a very exciting game we saw there. Not as close as we might have thought, but it works. It works nonetheless.
Are they still doing King of the Hill, or since they've already gotten 2 wins on the first 2 games?
I believe that will be the end of it since it was a 2-0. Michael, do you want to double check that, or do you want me to go?
I can double check that.
Okay, folks,
You got this.
stay tuned in. We still might have a little bit of Halo coming for you.
Yeah, we're still playing King of the Hill.
So we are, in fact, doing King of the Hill next, so we still have 1 more round.
All right, I believe that's just to get the points to see if our Cobra team, our Grayson's team, can rack up some points and just get some points on the scoreboard for the Pentathlon. Jacqueline, that was a very interesting game. We saw...
My name's Michael.
Oh, sorry, Michael. My bad. Michael, that was a very interesting game we saw there. The Eagles had a strategy. They played their game that they knew they could win, and it worked for them.
Yeah. I really think it comes down to that coordination and what we've been seeing all game, what we keep commenting on. It comes back to that because there's times when the Cobra team came in and tried to make a push, but they didn't have the manpower to back them up.
All right, we're loading in here to our last game, King of the Hill.
Would you like to explain real quick?
Yes, so King of the Hill, for any of those who just tuned in or any who don't know, is going to be a game. There's going to be a point, and both teams are going to be fighting to capture that point and hold presence in that point. And the team who could stay on the point the longest is going to take home. So very similar to Oddball, except the fact that you can't move the point. The point stays there. So it's going to be harder for our Cobra team here to do their camping strategies that we saw in the last round. Alrighty.
Ready?
Alien Killer trying to do movement here, but in classic Ethan fashion, just not quite doing so good tonight. We're going to... Didn't... Silly Eufy me. We're going to switch here to Jagged Power, and
There we go.
we're going to see them fighting for control of this hill. He's on low health, but he's still... That's trend for you, folks. He is absolutely stubborn as a rock. He's on low health, and he's still making offensive pushes. He's still trying to get in there and get the kills. Wow! The kill with the grenade, the kill assist with the grenade there from Trenton, helping him take Hunter out of the game. That's just knowledge of the map that we saw right there. That was very impressive from Jagged Power. He's just picking off the Cobra team, just not letting them gain any control of this hill. The purple team keeping their presence that they need. However, we'd see the Eagle team keeping the presence they need, but the Cobras had racked up a good amount, as you can see by that yellow bar at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the snipe on Fire Macaroon.
So where are the parameters of this hill that
So-
we're looking at?
The perimeter is going to be that purple barrier going around. As long as they have
Okay.
a team member in that purple barrier, you don't need the whole team. You just need at least one member in that team barrier to start to keep racking up points.
All right.
The
We got 2 people.
Eagle team takes the lead there, and it looks like they're about to win the first hill. It is now 1-0. Now the hill will get moved, and it's anybody's game on who's going to take possession and hold possession for it. So hopefully we could see the Eagle team gets there quick, they get there strong, and they're already working on setting up their defense. It immediately goes to Eagles. We could hopefully see a strong offensive push from the Cobras to take this back. Let's switch to...
That's...
that was bad luck. I'm sorry, my friend. We're switching back to Hunter Sonata.
Oh.
And grenading point just to try and do all the damage he can to get control. Hunter's been doing pretty good tonight. He's been keeping up with some of our better players. Oh! The melee on our Paladin, and he takes back the point. Very impressive gameplay from Hunter there, and they're racking it up, folks. This is what we like to see from the Cobra team. This is the coordination that we needed. Oh, and Hunter is just, wow. For a while there, solo holding that point, keeping the offense that the Cobras needed. That was some miraculous gameplay we saw from Hunter there. Something to be very proud of. All right, we're gonna switch to Adam here. And we're going to watch as he is getting grenaded. He doesn't want to deal with the pressure, so he backs off. And he is going to flank towards that point and try to take control of it for his team. You can see here, this is exactly what we were talking about, however, with the separation of the Cobra team. They just can't stick together. They're all spread out across the map. And if they want to win, they're going to have to all clump up and take control of this next point. All right, so that second point also went to the Eagle team, so it is now 2-0. And our Cobras, initially had control of this new point, but Eagles just take it brutally, quickly. They strike hard and they strike fast, folks. They're just not giving the Cobra team any wiggle room. The Cobra team making a good offensive push there. Wiping out almost everybody on the point. We see Hunter Zanata there taking the lead on the push and unfortunately getting eliminated. Stuck his neck out too far and got punished for it. But
3 more.
Hunter Zanata might have just been a distraction as we see the Cobra team coming in from behind, making an offensive push. Only one Eagle team member left on this point. Can he defend the point single-handedly? His teammates rushing back to help as they see the surprise offense. And the Cobra team, it takes the point.
Let's go.
Very impressive gameplay there. A beautiful distraction by Hunter. Even us as host fell for it. And the making the push from behind was a miraculous play. However, he didn't seem to last long as we were turning around, the Eagle team pushed back in, took back control of that point.
Good try.
All right, so we can now see that they're about to take the point, and it is now a 3-0 game. They only need to take control of the point either one more time or let that 4-minute timer run down to win it all, folks. But we see Hunter there remaining on point as he is known to do. You can always rely on Hunter to just defend as much as he can and Wow, get kills just like that.
He got taken out.
Yeah, the low health there from that 1v1 made him easy pickings for Jagged Power to come in there and get that kill. Nobody left holding the point. I'm imagining Eagles are going to push in and take that. Yes, they are. And just the teamwork and coordination you're seeing here from the Eagle team is truly something to be admired. It's not even that our Cobra team is doing bad. It's just that our Eagle team is doing spectacular, folks. They are just playing a really strong game, and our Cobra team is just having a hard time keeping up. And you can't blame them. There's some very experienced players on the Eagle team. Britton, as team captain, did a very solid job picking out this team, knowing that he could pick his strongest players and get a very solid win here. That'll help him a lot in this Pentathlon.
Enemy team nearing victory.
All right, they are almost taking control of this last point, and once they do, it'll be a 4-0 win on King of the Hill and giving Eagles team, the Trenton Brendage's team,
There we go.
a very, very, very strong victory over Grayson's team. Folks, that was another great round. That was something worth watching. We're super glad you guys tuned in. We do have our surprise game coming up later in the Pentathlon, Michael. So they're gonna want to stick around and watch that.
There's some comments coming in. Nice. Well, yeah. Surprise game.
Yes.
And
Yeah, we're seeing here some very interesting commentating from the comment section. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate your support.
let's go, Hunter.
Ethan is a GOAT. I completely agree. I love Ethan more than anything. He did amazing tonight, and I would marry him if I could. So, folks, that unfortunately is going to be all for our Halo Infinite game, but do stick around. In about 15 minutes or so, we're going to get reset up here, and we're going to have a surprise game for you in the Pentathlon. Another Grayson versus Trenton versus the team, esports team, Shattered in Half, Civil War matchup to see which half of the esports team is better. So hopefully we can start seeing the Team Grayson get some wins, because we would appreciate that.
It'll be very interesting to see how the players deal with a game that they were not prepared for.
Yes. The players have had no idea what game Ross is about to announce. I believe Ross is breaking the news to him now, but we will break the news to you when we see you in 15 minutes. Stay watching the Facebook. Stay looking for that link. We'll be back really soon with our surprise final game.
Thank you, guys.
I'm Jacqueline,
I'm Michael.
signing off.